Hey there, horror fans. Have you ever wondered if your school might be haunted? Well, let me take you on a chilling journey today. This story is about a high school in the Midwest that hides a dark, terrifying secret. It all started in the 1950s. Back then, the school was brand new, full of life and laughter. But one day, a tragic accident occurred. A young girl named Emily fell from the top floor of the building. The details are murky, but many believe she was pushed by an unseen force. For years, the school tried to move on, but strange things began happening. Lockers would slam shut on their own. Classrooms would grow icy cold even in the heat of summer. And sometimes, late at night, janitors reported hearing a soft, sorrowful crying echoing through the halls. One particular teacher, Mr. Johnson, decided he had had enough. He was a skeptic and wanted to prove once and for all that there was no ghost. So one night, he stayed behind with a flashlight and a tape recorder. Midnight struck, and he began to hear the eerie sound of footsteps approaching. His flashlight flickered, casting long shadows on the walls. Then the crying started, soft at first but growing louder and more desperate. Mr. Johnson followed the sound to the very spot where Emily had fallen. His heart pounded in his chest as he felt a cold, icy hand brush against his arm. He snapped a picture with his old Polaroid camera, and what he saw chilled him to the bone. There in the grainy photo was the faint outline of a young girl, her eyes filled with sadness. The next day, Mr. Johnson showed the photo to the principal and other teachers. Most were too frightened to return to the school after dark. But Mr. Johnson, now a believer, decided to make it his mission to bring peace to Emily's restless spirit. He researched her life, finding out she was a bright student with a promising future. He held a small memorial for her, hoping it would help her find peace. But the hauntings never truly stopped. To this day, students and teachers still hear the eerie footsteps, the locker slams, and the sorrowful cries echoing through the empty halls. Some say they've even seen Emily's ghost wandering the corridors, forever trapped in the place where her life was tragically cut short. So next time you're alone in your school and you feel a sudden chill or hear an unexplained noise, remember Emily's story. It might just be her trying to reach out, reminding us of the past we can never forget. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this spine-chilling tale, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying stories. Until next time, stay spooky. Gordy goes.